Hi everybody. News, WWE news I've heard recently. Well, two big news things I've heard from the WWE wrestling is one, we got the first ever Women's Royal Rumble. As of this recording, I don't know the whole details about this Women's Royal Rumble, like, you know, how many women are going to be involved in it and all that. But all I know is I'm just making a video. I'm recording a video now, so I guess in time we'll get more details. But as of right now, yeah, there's a Women's Royal Rumble, and actually I'm kind of excited about it. I actually kind of said something about this earlier in the year, like, you know, with the Mae Young Classics that we just had in the summer, and then all these other women coming on board. I started thinking, like, or counting the numbers. I'm like, I bet you they're going to try to do a Women's Royal Rumble match now. And I was right. Yeah, they did. I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm actually excited about it. I was kind of, you know, finally, you know, the ladies get to have the matches the guys have. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I hoped we'll get, you know, more of a push. Now, will we get like the first ever women's main event match at WrestleMania? I mean, I think if done right, that's extreme good possibility. Now, before anyone boos the hell out of me, I'm going to throw out an idea here, and I know a lot of people are going to hate this idea for a main event at WrestleMania. But hear me out, please. I would pitch to the idea of doing Sasha Banks versus Bayley. Now, hold on, whoa. I know, like, a lot of people out there. I'm psychically predicting maybe some people are going to start leaving me nasty comments in the comment section below. But, like, listen, hear me out. The reason I say that is because I know if done right, like, a Bayley match is awesome in every way possible. Mostly, now I'm talking about the Bayley matches we've seen in NXT, not on the main roster, not on Raw. Unfortunately, Bayley's push on the main roster on Raw. Oh my God, I feel really bad for her. I do. Especially at Extreme Rules. The build up to that was, you know, Alexa Bliss is always getting the upper hand on Bayley with the weapons, and like, oh, you're not strong enough to be an Extreme Rules match, and end up being a pull on, kendo stick in a pole match. But whatever, you know, we get to the match and it was like, oh, the horror. It was so bad. Like I felt so bad for both Bayley and Alexa Bliss. I mean, I just wish. I mean, I know you want to, like, book Bayley to be like the good person here, who's not going to use lethal force or to cheat or whatever to get a victory. But come on, I mean, good guys sometimes cheat, especially in a match, in an Extreme Rules type of match. In Extreme Rules pay-per-view, I would expect Bayley to get some sort of revenge on Alexa Bliss, and they didn't do it. Bayley got a hold of the kendo stick first, but she didn't fucking use it, and that drove me crazy. Like, she didn't use it, and, you know, of course, Alexa got a hold of it, and she started whipping her ass some more with it. I'm sorry, I'm just visualizing Alexa whipping Bayley's ass. Anyway, yeah, it was just I apologize to Alexa Bliss and Bayley for having to do that match. I'm sorry, guys, ladies. That was just so bad, so bad. Oh. And then, that obviously, her character. I'll admit, like, Bayley's character on Raw hasn't been always that great. She needs to have a. They need to redo her character really badly. But I know, like, I've seen her wrestle a really, like, an epic match, and that was back at NXT when she was chasing Sasha Banks for the NXT Women's Championship. That was when I was first introduced to Bayley. I mean, the video package at TakeOver, set the story up so well. Like, I didn't even know who Bayley was going into NXT TakeOver because I didn't watch that much NXT. So I'm like, I'll watch some NXT TakeOver. And then they get to the Bayley versus Sasha Banks match. And, the video package just instantly sold me. It was awesome. And then watching the match itself was fucking awesome. I mean, both ladies just gave it their all, and they did, like, amazing job. It was just amazing. I was like, wow, who is this Bayley person? I want to know more about her. I want to follow her now. Like, after seeing that match, and then their rematch at the next TakeOver event where it was the Iron Man or Iron Woman match. That was amazing. Again, another. I mean, I liked their first match more. It was more epic and more wow. The second match was really good. I still enjoyed it. Not as good as the first one. I mean, again, it's like, a sequel to a movie. Kind of like, first movie is pretty good, but overall really good. So that's why I'm thinking you gotta have a women's match at. If you're going to do a first ever women's match, main event in a WrestleMania, Sasha Banks and Bayley, I think, are the ladies to do it. If done right, they can do it. I believe in them. They can do it. They have such great chemistry in the ring. They could pull it off if done right. That's the only problem. But anyway, getting back to the Royal Rumble, I'm excited. I want to see what happens. Hopefully they don't fuck it up with a James Ellsworth shocking return. He wins the Royal Rumble. Now watch it. It happens. Now that I said that. Anyway, I hope they do something good out of that. But then moving forward, the other big news I just heard today that I want to talk about as well is the a possible return of the XFL. Apparently Vince McMahon has been selling some of his stock shares and investing into some sort of entertainment company. Rumors are having that Vince McMahon might be. I think he's trying to buy some sort of copyrights to something. I don't know the full story. I haven't really read much about. I mean, I just it was today. I saw a YouTube video talking about it. I'm like, an NXL. It was said like an XFL, a possible XFL return. I'm like, what? An XFL return? Like, what the fuck? And then I saw some posts about it on the WWE Facebook page. I was like, oh, Vince McMahon's selling stock. There's going to be a possible XFL return. I'm like, wow, that is interesting. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm kind of like, the first time we saw XFL, I mean, their first attempt at it was unfortunately a bomb, and well, for good reason. I mean, they, the first time we saw XFL, I remember specifically, Vince, selling the shit out of it, saying like, this is going to be, better than the NFL. Because it's going to take place after the NFL season. We're going to have like a hard-hitting, contact support. Sports. I can speak. He's just oversold it. That was the problem. Because I was expecting like this raw power, hard hitting, no sissy boy NFL shit. This is gonna be just storylines and stuff like. I mean, like, wow. And so I remember the first few games that I watched. I was actually into it. I'm not really a football fan, but I was actually kind of pumped up for it. I'm like, oh, okay, Vince McMahon's got me excited. I can't wait. It's by the WWE here, or WWF at the time, and so I'm like, yeah, let's see this. Let's see this XFL. I was like, woohoo! And then it's like, yeah, still it's 4th down, 1 yard to go, and they still fucking punt the ball. I'm like, what? And we still have one team dominating another team, and it's still the same shit as we've seen in the NFL. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? I've seen this shit before in the NFL. Yeah. I mean, yeah, they changed a few rules, like instead of the coin toss, they're fighting over the football, which made no sense to me. And they can't, after scoring a touchdown, they're not allowed to kick the ball for an extra point. They have to play a 2-point play, 2-point conversion play, whatever the fuck that's called. I'm not a football fan, okay, so I don't know the fucking names for all this shit, but yeah, it's just wow. I was just like, no. I felt really kind of sad too and let down. I'm like, oh. And then as the XFL season wore on, I mean, obviously I wasn't alone in the feeling kind of cheated out of possibly good XFL or alternative to NFL series, and so there goes the ratings, and at the end of the first season, poof, XFL disappears forever. It closes, the doors close, whatever. So now we get to today, and we hear there's a possible return of the XFL, and then now I'm thinking to myself, like, we know the first attempt sucked ass. If it's true, if Vince McMahon is wanting to bring the XFL back in some fashion, form, way, I don't know how he's going to do it. If it's true that he's bringing it back some way, I just think it's going to be doomed to fail again. I mean, like, dude, have you not learned your lesson from the first failed attempt? But then again, I do have to give Vince McMahon credit for attempting to try again. Like Adam Savage from Mythbusters always said, failure is always an option. So I guess, on one hand, I'm like, you're sure you really want to bring it back? But on the other hand, like, oh, okay, well, okay, maybe the times have changed, maybe Vince sees something I don't see. Maybe it's possible that if you bring the XFL back, maybe it will do better this time around. We don't know until you try, right? So I give Vince McMahon credit for trying, I suppose, trying to get back on his feet, trying, say, sure, you failed for one time. Okay. I mean, if he does try to bring the XFL back, great, awesome. Hey, more power to you, Vince. If you could do it, I will be amazed if he does it and it succeeds. I'd be like, cool, all right. But obviously, it's kind of like the reality is, I don't think it's going to do so good. But then again, like I said, the times have changed from now, where we're at now, from where it was back then. Considering all that stupid bullshit that's going on with the NFL, with that stupid fucking WWE Hall of Famer president over there, fucking things up for the NFL, making issues out of nothing and get around this stupid bullshit that's going on right now with that stupid controversy that's Okay, now I'm getting off on another rant here, but if you're going to bring the XFL back, maybe now's the time to do it. So yeah, good luck. Hopefully you'll have a better chance this time around and won't flop. But whatever. Okay. Well, that's all I gotta say about that. If you liked today's video, help it by giving it a big old thumbs up. Please comment, share, subscribe if you haven't already. That always helps this channel. Then I'll leave links below in the description box. You can check out my other links that I have. I have this Facebook fan page. I also have a Twitter page. You can follow me there. And I have a Patreon page. You can check that out. I have some cool perks and stuff. And so yeah, that's about it. I'm getting out of here. You guys rock. Have an awesome day.